Remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome content. What's up, everybody? Darth Resonant here. So, I know it's been a while. I've been super busy, but since I've been super busy, I thought, why not make my next video something that, is a lot more important? And today's video is going to be something that a lot of people have been asking me about. It's something I said I was going to do a while ago, and it's something I said I had to think about. So here it is. Who the hell is Snoke? With all the hype of The Last Jedi lately, everybody's been getting so caught up in Finn and Rey and Kylo and Luke and all their roles in The Last Jedi, but nobody's asking the real question here, and that is Snoke. We haven't seen anything about him, and he's probably the most interesting character. So let's get down to what I think his role in The Last Jedi is going to be and who exactly I think he is, if anybody. So first off, no, I don't think he's Mace Windu. No, I don't think he's Jar Jar. I think those are stupid. But what I do think, and this is my number one probability, is that is just Snoke. And I know that's a hard concept for a lot of people to wrap their heads around, but that's probably what I've got my biggest bet on right now, is that he's just Snoke. He's just a new character because it was stated by the first director that is who Snoke was. They've kind of mentioned that he was just going to be an original character, but that doesn't mean things change, and writers change, directors change. So the Star Wars story is ever evolving, and I think right now at this point in time, they don't know who he is. So I know that's not the best fun theory, but I think that's honestly the most realistic theory right now, especially going off of what we know, which is virtually nothing. But my second theory is a lot more interesting, a lot more fun, albeit it's still probably, it's a good probability that this theory might come true. And it's definitely something that a lot of people have said, is that he is Darth Plagueis the Wise come back. Now, just looking at Snoke, he kind of looks like a Mun. He doesn't have the definitive features that were described in the books or anything like that. But if you remember, the books are now they're not canon anymore. So to be honest, Disney can make a Mun whatever the hell they want it to look like, although they would still try and keep it, somewhat close to what the book described for people so that they don't get confused or, get all angry about them changing the look too much. But I think Snoke definitely looks like what Disney would classify as a, what they would classify as a Mun. It's close enough, but different enough to actually be a valid theory. And Darth Plagueis was technically canon. He was mentioned that he found a way to stop death. What if Darth Plagueis in this canon somehow did not actually die when Palpatine killed him? Kind of maybe his essence, his life force, whatever, was just suppressed, or he was basically recovering for this whole time. Snoke does definitely look like he's been through a little bit of hell. So it would definitely make sense that Plagueis is Snoke. And if so, that would be so cool. It would definitely be kind of tying together something from before the prequel trilogy and, tying together an older storyline and maybe reveal some backstory on Palpatine that becomes canon, and definitely open the doors for some pretty cool stuff. And Plagueis is definitely an interesting character. If you ever read, the book that is now Legends, I don't know how much of that would stay true, but Plagueis is definitely an interesting character. Definitely strong in the Force too, and definitely smart, most definitely. So yeah, that would definitely be a really tough challenge for our new heroes to overcome, though. I don't know how Finn and Rey would fare against that, and probably Kylo, because I just kind of have that feeling that Kylo's gonna pull a Darth Vader in the last episode. Come on, we all know that's true. And as far as his role in The Last Jedi, I'm just going to go ahead and say it here. Snoke or Kylo, somebody kills Luke. I think Luke is going to get killed off. Or maybe that'll come in the sixth one, but Luke's obviously going to die. Whether it's by Snoke's hands, I feel like it would be. There's no way Luke would lose to, Kylo or anything like that. That would just be pathetic. So definitely leaning towards Snoke making a somewhat more more hostile appearance for The Last Jedi, and I think it will be fun. Definitely want to see Snoke in a more battle role. Definitely want to see Snoke with a lightsaber. We know for a fact pretty much that he's a Sith because he's trained Kylo Ren in, you know, the arts of the dark side. Maybe he's not Sith. Maybe he's just a dark side user. I'm trying to remember if they said he was a legit Sith, but he definitely is someone who's trained in the dark side. Kylo right now is not a Sith full-fledged, but I feel like he definitely has to be taught by a Sith, and if Plagueis is the one teaching him, you know, 1 + 2 = 3. So yeah, that I think Snoke's definitely gonna have a appearance of like a battle appearance or some type of action scene against Luke or someone obviously very central to the Jedi side. So I definitely think that's what we have to look forward to with Snoke, and maybe some more backstory on him in this one. So it's kind of, I feel like he's the Emperor of the new trilogy, and exactly what they did with the original trilogy, the Emperor kind of got shown a little bit more in the second movie of the original trilogy, and he was like full-fledged Emperor in the 6th movie. So I feel like that's kind of the approach they're going to take with Snoke too, but maybe show us a little bit more of him than they did of the Emperor in episode 5. Maybe they'll show a little bit more of Snoke, knowing that today's audience is a little bit more, they want to see Snoke, they want to see him fight, they don't know who the hell he is. So at least we all knew who the Emperor was. But those are my predictions. You can hold me to them, remind me, see how wrong I was, see how right I was. Anyway, sorry I haven't made much lately. I've been really busy, but I'm hoping I can get some more done within the next couple weeks. I'm still really busy, but you know, I'm gonna try and get some quick videos out if I don't have time, maybe some like Battlefront videos or something like that. But just check out the other videos right here on the screen, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.